distance right now?
Basically, it's just going straight across the sun. It's like when you see a solar eclipse. That's when the moon is going between us and the sun. Well, this is Venus going between us and the sun. Venus is a lot bigger than the moon, but it's also a lot further away. But it doesn't happen very often, because if our orbit is like on this plane, Venus's orbit is more like on this plane. And so every time it passes us somewhat frequently, but it's usually down here or up here. It's not that often that it passes, that right as it passes us, it has to be in an exact line.
Yeah.
And so like the next one doesn't happen until 105 years from now.
Holy
and
shit.
Seeing this is what this transit of Venus is what scientists in the 17th century and 18th century used to calculate the size of the solar system. Because if you have someone like in Alaska watch it and with a stopwatch time how long it takes to go across, and let's just say someone in Brazil watches it and times it, they'll get slightly different measurements because they're seeing it from slightly different angles.
Yeah.
And so if you know how far apart these guys were and calculate the difference in their time and do the geometry, you can figure out exactly how far away Venus is and how big it is, and how far away the sun is and how big it is. And so, because before that we knew that they were dots in the sky, but we had no idea if they were 20,000 miles away or a billion miles away. So using this exact thing a couple hundred years ago, they were able to figure out, they figured that out. And also it had historical importance too, because this transit of Venus was essentially one of the first things where people from, did you want to see it through the telescope?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, it was one of the first things that where different countries, it's a black dot on the left side. Yep. Yeah, I've got a filter on the front. It was one of the first things where people from different countries all essentially worked together on a single project. Because guys from England, France, Austria, whatever,
on the news.
After she's done, take a look at it.
Calculated, they all came back, put all their results together, and kind of figured it out together. So it was cool because it was, before that you had all these separate little countries and stuff, whereas this was something where they all kind of worked together to figure out something that kind of helped humanity in general.
It was like a uniting of the nations.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of the same thing that like the moon landing did, or the space station, where kind of everyone stopped by
See it?
just long
The little black dot,
to move humanity forward a step. It has cool just
historic.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna take the glasses off. I had to.
黑色嗰粒，
哦，黑色嘅。
金星。
係啊，中國真係。